Well, it's that time of year again. They're going to have their black powder shoot. And if you remember last year, they had me try to grade this road and I buried a machine. So I thought I'd check this time, but I'd swear I really don't think I can go through here. I think I could do more harm than good. But you know, they've kind of got it set up odd. They do, the event is actually here, and they park on the other side of the creek. You know, it's this part here is the only bad spot, so I think I can grade from either direction and get them in here and not go through here, because I got the feeling, I mean, they could drive it the way it is now, but if I go through here with the grader, I think I'm going to bury her. You know, it's kind of a spring here that comes out of the side of the hill, which is why all the cattails. But that looks, you know, too soft to me. And I really don't want to bury it again. That makes it rather an inconvenient day. Yeah, it's just really squishy. But I think if they drive over here, they can get by all right, but you want to drive over here, or you're in the slop. You got one little narrow path here. So I think I'm going to pass this up. But I can work her from either way. Now this is a real old road, and this is a nice area for them to do it, but it's just the time of year that they do it is always the time of year of this road. Because give her another month and this will be dry as a bone. But right now, we've had a lot of rain. She's a mess. Like I say, this is an old road. You know, very much of a back road. Not even opened in winter. But there used to be, years ago, a cabin up on top of that hill. One of the first ones in the area. And I've seen pictures of it, but I don't have a copy of it. And there's hardly any evidence of it anymore, and I'm sure most people don't even know it was there, but that's that way with a lot of these buildings, the old ones. But you know, most of those were made by, well, with Scandinavians really that moved in here first in any numbers, so they were of a particular design. And mostly built out of oak, because that's what was available. Though there's any kind of tree right in here. That big tree there is an oak, but if the oaks grow in crowded conditions, they grow like telephone poles. But this one happened to be out in the open. But I'm going to be doing a build, let's say. And I debated on how to handle this, because if you know, it's going to take a while, and if I do it on my regular channel, it's going to get bogged in with all the other stuff. So I think, I have another channel, though I've never used it. It's one of these quirks of YouTube that when I first signed up, I ended up with another channel that uses a different email, and I've never used it. But it sat there for years. So I think what I'm going to do is experimentally upload this one onto that channel, this video, and see if there's a possibility of using that channel for that particular build. You know, just do it completely separate so it doesn't, well, maybe even upload it to both channels, but use that channel for that particular project. It'll just make it easier in the future, because otherwise, you know, things get bogged if you do this multi-part thing. But that's what I might do. Anyway, I'll upload this to that other channel and see how it works. And I'll probably upload it to my regular channel too. And if I decide to do it that way, I will let you know. Well, one thing I was going to mention too, I've had a couple of PMs come in, and you know, my situation is a little particular as regards Google Plus, and if the stuff comes in from Google Plus, I cannot reply to it. I know somebody asked about a video I did on sourdough starter, but he was asking through Google Plus, and I cannot access that, so I can't reply. If I try to reply, it just kicks me back to my channel, you know, and I can't do anything from there. So just, you know, if I don't reply, that's why. But I can now, as it's set up, reply to comments, and I can comment on videos, which is all I really need. But if you want to do a private message, you still have to use that logcabinlooms@gmail.com, and it will get to me. Well, the others get to me, I just can't answer them. But if I decide to use that other channel, I'll let you know. Well, a little further down the road, it gets way too soupy. I'm going to have to run them guys in just from the other direction, because there's no way in hell you aren't going to get like little Toyotas and Hondas through here. That's way too much. There's no amount of grading that's going to get that straightened out. I could just well block that road off. It ain't doable.